Hello everyone. Today my first video about the Topliner that we built internally for our team of researchers in our executive search agency. I'm going to show how it works. So for this video, I chose a certain segment, which is B2B SaaS FinTech, 500 plus full-time employees, and we're going to search for CFO, and I'm going to show how quickly it works. So we start with a company first. So we go to company search, and here we say we're looking for B2B companies in FinTech, subscription based, let's say, with minimum of 500 employees. I click here, we see almost 1,000 of companies in here. So I select them all and import into that project that we recently created. So if I get back to that project, we are seeing that companies are here already. That's first of the things, and some of them are researching. So if I refresh the page, I will see that they are still working, and we need a bit of time. So yeah, usually it takes, for this amount of companies, it will probably take like, I don't know, 3, 5, maybe 10 minutes, whatever. Interesting thing is what it does in the background. So it searches for company website, it goes to a company website. From company website, it takes information about the company and make a summary of that company. Also tries to understand its industry. Yeah, and company location, but sometimes it's just not there. It's hard to understand from a company website, like in this case. Also, it takes company LinkedIn URL, because later on we'll be using that for scraping employees. Yeah, what was the first one? Bitpanda. Let's see also Bitpanda as an example. So with Bitpanda, it was easier to understand their location. Probably it was quite easy to do from their website. What was it? Austria? Yeah, Austria-based and European regulated crypto securities broker platform. So yeah, definitely Austria. Yeah, and we see that they are still researched. They're being researched. So we have to wait a bit. In the meanwhile, we can proceed to the next step. So we can go to candidates level, and we can say, hey, we are looking for CFO or chief financial officer. So somebody who is handling this or these titles in their LinkedIn profile. Location doesn't matter. Let's say exclusion rules. Let's keep that empty. So we click on save. And yeah, maybe it was not that smart to add so many companies. Let's maybe remove some of them just for the sake of our demo. So I'll do this. Yeah, I'll choose most of them, delete. Yeah, my first video, right? Now they're being deleted, so we have less companies now. Some still being researched. Yes, and because we now have less companies, we also see that it is progressing, right? So we now see a LinkedIn company name that was catched from the link. Also, amount of full-time employees, that is also from the link from the LinkedIn. So we can quickly check that. 2,147 employees. Where was it exactly? Yes, so it's a correct number. You can see it here. Most of them already have this information. We can wait, but actually for the sake of our demo, it's not that important. So 2 is still there. So if you go to candidates level, we see that everything is ready to start collecting profiles from the LinkedIn. So we have 88, 89 companies in the pool, and I just click here to start. Usually when we research for real clients and everything, we go with maximum 40 pages. That's maximum that is allowed on LinkedIn. But again, for the sake of our demo, I'll just go with one. We'll just be scraping first page, 25 candidates per page, and then we'll go to the next company, next company, next company, next company. So it's gonna work like that. So we see that it is already working. It tries to find those. Oh, I did it wrong actually. So CFO or Chief Financial Officer. So I click here save. I can refresh it. It can't find because of the wrong setup. So I restarted it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. First ones. So we see that this guy was definitely Chief Financial Officer at some point, probably still. More people are coming. So Peter, CFO board member. George is still, yeah, for George is still getting, yeah, here's George. So yeah, as you can see, we have more and more people, right? We're not gonna wait until it's done. It's scraping LinkedIn in real time, using LinkedIn recruiter licenses, and yeah, it's up to date. The good thing about it is it's up to date. So this is the most freshest information that you can get in comparison with other services where they use pre-scraped databases, let's say. In our case, it's the most freshest one with highest quality, of course. So yeah, you can see everything in here. Good thing about the platform is that you can always filter by the company from your list. You can say, hey, only show me people from Deal, because we have Deal in our company's pool. You can also, if you find somebody irrelevant, you can just click here and you can just delete it. Then you can, see only deleted candidates and so far and so on. Also, we have Boolean search. You can say I only want the one who has CFO somewhere in their candidate card, but not, I don't know, but who, yeah, word manager shouldn't be there, for some reason. Yeah, there are nobody like that. What if we go CFO, not regional, like this guy, apply. Okay. Why does it work? Only deleted. Okay, without deleted, like this. So yeah, we see that we only see CFOs and they don't have regional keyword on their candidate card. Let me reset all filters. But this is not the end, right? The most beautiful thing is that we can go to scoring part. That's the next stage. And we can define scoring factors. This is a beautiful one. Let's say we are looking for somebody who is quite experienced, for example, has been working as CFO more than 10 years. Let's say this is one scoring factor, and another one, let's say, we can say location. European based candidate. Let's say another 25. Sometimes people looking for a female candidate to keep team diverse, right? So let's say female. If candidate is female, so another 25. We can keep them like this. Quite simple. Sometimes they're quite complex, also fine. We are using latest OpenAI models in here for that. So I go back to scoring part. We see that we already have 48 candidates in candidate pool. So I just click here, and then all candidates will be researched, scored. Let's wait a second. So you see, it goes quite fast actually. So within several seconds, it's already like 6-9 candidates scored. So let's see, we have this Oleg Muhanov from TradingView. We have all the profile. And then we have our scoring factors that we just set up. We see that from the experience perspective, he's 50 out of 50 points because he has more than 10 years of CFO work. He's also based in London, which is European-based location, and then unfortunately for us, he's not female in this case, right? So He got yeah, he's jumping, sorry. So he got 75 points out of 100, so one of the best candidates, but not suitable for us. And let's say, since we're looking for female candidates, what we can do, we can filter by scoring factor. We can say female, yeah, minimum 25, which means we are only looking for female candidates. You can immediately see that we have only 7 candidates in our pool. And yeah, this is the best candidate because, oh no, probably not, right? Maybe not. So let's sort by total score. So yeah, this is the best candidate actually in the pool. So yeah, experience is not 10 years, but seems like approximately 7. So this is why it only gave her partial points, but the rest is completely matching our requirements. And then also some good thing that we have researcher notes, so we can quickly understand who is this person, what is her experience, where, and everything. So also quite good. Yeah, this is basically it. It's quite flexible. You can always reset this scoring part. You can go back to scoring card. You can just adjust everything you want and then start it all over again. Results available here in the interface. You can click on a card. You can see that candidate with more information, of course. You can also go to LinkedIn to see this candidate in there, and so far and so on. I hope somebody finds this useful. Our researchers already save hours and hours and hours researching, making these market mappings for our real clients, and I hope you also find it valuable. See you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.